Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Fine.
I'm fine. Okay, let's start with you, Khánh. Um, do you think people are always influenced by ads?
I think not really. There are people who has watched enough ads to realize how advertisements and marketing in general work, and therefore understand how they should not be influenced by them. But obviously, there are people, especially young people, who are easily affected by advertisement.
Okay, excellent.
It's the same question.
Yeah, same question.
For me, it really does depend on like what person and like who they are, because like there will be some people who just like see too many ads and then just decided to just ignore it, like all around just ignore it, and maybe like there are some people like what he said, like young children, like they would be very curious about those, and uh, it could just like maybe cause like a few bad or good things. It really just depends on the ad as well.
Good. Huh?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Do you think people are always influenced by ads?
I think it's absolutely no, because like to children maybe because they don't know much things, but for older people they ought not to realize that some arts are real or some other false. Um, and I think if you surf on the internet and you see too much ad a day, I think you would be influenced by it. Like um, Shopee, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with you. Do you think there are harmful consequences to ads?
Well, I think like when it comes to maybe for example adults, there will be less of a consequences, like because like they would know like what to do when like they see those ads, like if they could just decided to ignore it or not. It's very easy for them, but like maybe for children, like it would have a much like larger effect. So I think just like maybe watch out for like your kids and stuff, and maybe there would be like not a lot of harm to it. So
Good. Huh?
To me, ad could be some way harmless because the thumbnail, sexy picture. Um, but for better reason, it might be good. It cause no harm.
Huh?
I think there are many reasons that there are many ways that advertisement can harm us in general. First of all, it can be misleading. A company may exaggerate or providing wrong information about their products in order to attract customer. And secondly, it just bothers you a lot. For example, when you're trying to watch a movie or listening to a song and you have to experience advertisement in general, it could be very disturbing and very annoying.
Good. Okay, let's start with Hung. Let's talk about risks. What does it mean to take a risk?
I think taking a risk is do something and you're willing to take the consequence. Yeah.
Huh?
I think it's about taking whatever it takes to do and acquire things that maybe you want or you have to.
Good. Huh?
for me, it's just like doing something that you may need a chance of maybe something bad or something good in return. It's like a very like random chance alone.
Good. Okay, Han. Are you a risk taker?
I don't consider myself a risk taker. I think I'm someone who enjoys staying in my comfort zone because I don't really like to try new things or maybe meeting new people.
Good.
Well, for me, I'm also not really a risk taker because I would rather just like calculate what might happen, and then like if it's like it's still like over my comfort zone, I would just stay behind. I would didn't do like all of the things that I have to do. So yeah, that's it.
Good.
I do believe I'm a risk taker because I think it's life too short, and I don't want me 10 years later think about that. Damn, I should do it.
Good. Okay, the last question. Then, why do you think people do things like extreme sports?
Maybe, well, for me personally, I think like they enjoy like the moment where they get like those like adrenalines, like all of that, like the feeling of just doing something like so big and like tremendous that may impact their life one way or another. Like they like that feeling in general, so they just enjoy doing it a lot. And they, I think it's like also because of the thought that like you only live once, so why not do it? So yeah.
Okay. Hmm?
Can you repeat it?
Yes. Why do you think people do things like extreme sports?
I think it's the dream to do those things that when they was a kid. Yeah, they think they might be somebody heroes to do it, and I think it's for his or her passionate about it.
Okay. Khánh?
I think it's mostly depends on the person. Maybe he or she wanted to go down in history as somebody who did this extreme things, or it just might be the feeling and the excitation that specific activities gave the person who's doing it, and he or she is very passionate about that excited adrenaline feeling that the activities provide.
Good. Okay, finished.